Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Holly. This is me playing Modern Warfare 2019. I haven't played 1,000 hours of it or whatever, so I'm not very good. I'm also not very good at FPS games in general, and you'll get to know me. Thank you for checking out my YouTube video. But what I wanted to talk about today was, I don't know, like, just broadly getting my shit together and maybe how you can get your shit together too. This is not a self-help video. This is just me rambling. This is a yap channel. I've seen a bunch of videos that are like, you should make a yap channel. You should, you should freaking make your own YouTube. And I didn't watch enough of those videos to find out exactly why, but I just took that at face value and I was like, okay, whatever you say, pal. um, but what I wanted to talk about today is I think too much. I tend to get in my head. I tend to overanalyze everything, every aspect of my life, every interaction I have, every thought I have, I overanalyze, and then I overanalyze the overanalysis of that thought. And I wanted to talk about a couple of handy, very obvious things that have helped me in the last little while. So, you don't know me, but I recently have been going through it, and things have obviously gotten better, and obviously you can't focus on, you gotta build up. You feel me? You gotta build up from the bottom. You can't get all of your shit together at once if you're in survival mode, you know what I mean? Like if you gotta survive, then you gotta survive, dude. If all you can do is freaking eat, sleep, like function as a human being, and that's all you can do, and I know sometimes that's the most difficult thing in the world, but um, if that's all you can do, then good on you, man. Fucking well done. But where I'm at is sometimes I get in the trap of, well, if that's okay, then maybe that's all I have to do. Um, and then I wonder why I feel so bad all the time. And it's like, of course you feel so bad all the time. You could be doing more, you know? Because even if I'm the regular amount of depressed, and I know the regular amount of depressed is none, but for myself and for a lot of people, um, you can't, you know, you got to deal with being depressed all the time, and sometimes it's better than others. Um, but you got to be doing what you can, and sometimes you don't have a good gauge on what that is. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, went off on a tangent there, but I get stuck in the trap of, you know, I've heard so many times over and over again that, if all you can do is get out of bed, brush your teeth, shower, feed yourself, then that's good, you know? But I know I can be doing more. You know what I'm saying? I know I can be looking after myself in a better way. I know I can be doing more for myself. I know I gotta, exercise, read, like work on myself in a positive way that isn't just stagnation, because that's what I've been doing for the longest time, is just stagnation. And going through shit makes that hard, but that doesn't mean you can't do it, you know what I mean? And just to be clear, this isn't a uh, red pill gym bro kind of deal where it's like, you're not working hard enough, you're not doing enough, you're not, you got to be doing 110% all of the time. Sometimes that's helpful to hear for, I would say, probably the vast majority of people who struggle in a similar way to the way I do. That's not helpful. That's just even more disheartening. But for people like, for people like me, that works, you know? If you yell at me hard enough, then I can be made to do things that, you know, better myself, you know? Like, sometimes all you gotta hear is, man, get up, fucking get out of bed. Why are you sleeping? Why are you resting? Fucking get up and lift those weights and move that shit. And I'm like, okay. um, but I know that's not always what you want to hear. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, man, I'm struggling. Man, I'm fucking. It's hard. It's hard, and I know it's hard. But life is hard. Life is really hard. Um, that doesn't mean you don't have to do anything. Um, sorry if that comes off as crass or rude or insensitive, but I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you you don't have to do anything. You know what you're capable of. And you know what you can do. And man, this sounds really corny to say. I feel like I'm being like a self-help guru, but like, I don't know. If all you can do is the bare necessities, it's like a pyramid, you know what I mean? If all you can do is the bare necessities, then do the bare necessities. But if you've done the bare necessities and you know you can do more, then fucking you got this. Um sorry for the excessive rambling. I love to ramble. But the main thing that's been helping me is the gym. And I have been weightlifting for years, and I fell off of it real hard, like ages and ages ago. And I just stopped going, and I got really big into drinking and drugs and just feeling sorry for myself and not doing what I gotta do, you know, and losing sight of the kind of person that I want to be, you know what I mean? But I don't know. This thing in my life happened, and I was like, I kind of really don't want to be that person anymore. I don't want to be someone that runs from my feelings. I don't want to be someone that runs from my emotions and always feels sorry for myself and always feels bad. And because if you believe that all you can feel is bad shit, then that's what you're gonna feel. And I believe that, you know what I mean? And I don't know. It's not as easy as, oh, I believe that I feel good all the time, therefore it's true, because that's not gonna work, and it's just gonna frustrate you more. But if you allow yourself the opportunity to like I don't know, work on yourself and feel better, you know, in a way that benefits you, in a real wholesome, productive, you know, like way that feels good for your soul, you know, then you can do it. And it's a possibility. You gotta open up that possibility for yourself. Anyway, the other thing is meditation. I know this is really elementary advice and you don't need me to tell you, and there's like a million guys telling you, but I will be I will be another one of the million guys telling you this. You gotta meditate and you gotta exercise. Well, you don't have to, you can do whatever you want forever, but if you want to feel like stable, it's not about feeling good all the time. It's about feeling stable. And if you can feel stable, then you know that, you know, happiness is a possibility, and like not losing your shit every time something goes wrong is a possibility. Anyway, thank you for listening to my rambling. Subscribe if you so desire. Alright, bye bye.